6-3, we've got the 6-3 UTSA Roadrunners. We got one upgrade, we got a couple people committed, and we got a couple new people ready to visit. Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to Southern Miss Golden Eagles Dynasty. We'll quickly check out these commits and the people ready to visit. Ready for a visit, the only one that I really care about is Chris Hendricks, so we'll schedule him in for the UTEP game because we'll get plus 50 on Horton. These other two guys we'll schedule in for the bye weeks. The commits we got were Patrick Mackey and running back Scott White. We also saw that Billy Bailey committed to Penn State, so we missed out on that guy. Derek Mayhew was a guy I'd really like, so we're going for him a scholarship. Got the lead on Greg White. We're only 300 behind Florida for Albert Pollock. I still feel like there's a massive shot we could pull this one off. We have the lead on James Nichols. This is a guy I feel like could come in and make an immediate impact as well. So feeling good about the guys we have. Going to max out the points on Albert Pollock. Going to go through, chuck the rest of these points on these players, and then we'll hop into the UTSA game. Before we hop into the UTSA game, let's use this upgrade point. We're going to go with Cannon again. +3 throw power and throw accuracy will be huge with how bad our quarterbacks are right now. UTSA beat UNM, beat Oklahoma State, lost to Arizona, beat UTEP, lost to Houston, then beat Rice and MTSU, lost to UAB, and beat FAU. Kind of a bit of an up and down season here for the Roadrunners. Let's see if we can hand them their 4th loss of the season. Overall is definitely leaning in their favor this game. An 81 overall to a 75, 83 offense to a 74 offense, and then an 82 defense to a 78 defense. Looking at the stats, UTSA is 20th in points against per game. That's really good. But they're 98th in yards and 108th in passing yards. They're 43rd in rushing yards. So I don't know how they don't give up points. I guess they just have a really good red zone defense. And then offensively, they're 45th in points and 44th in rushing yards. So they've got a pretty decent rushing attack. We are the visiting team. We're going to get to call. As always, tails never fails. And it's tails. We will defer to the second half. Defense gets a stop on the opening drive. That's a great start. Gonna give this one to Frank Gore Jr. He's got some room to run up the middle and gets a first down for Southern Miss. This one's gonna go to Frank Gore Jr. again. He's got room to run, cuts up the middle, and gets another first down for Southern Miss. A pickup of 10. We're running the ball so well, let me go ahead and fuck it up and pass the ball. Rolling. Triangles there, gonna feed it in. It's gonna be a catch for DeMarcus Jones. And gets down to the 35-yard line, a pickup of 24. I don't know why, maybe it's the stadium, but it has this big game feeling about it. We're going to go to Frank Gore Jr. again. He's got a lot of room to run. He's got blockers and picks up another first down for Southern Miss. Going to go back to Frank on the ground. He's got room to run again. He's got blockers and picks up 6. If they can't stop the run, we're going to keep going with the run. They were a very good red zone defense. That's kind of what I deducted from looking at their stats. So we've definitely got to capitalize and try and get into the end zone when we're down here. That's a good run from Frank Gore Jr. Going to go for a speed option play here. It's kind of, they're going to pitch it out to Frank Gore, and he's going to lose 5 yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 15. A very good play by that UTSA defense. Going to go play action on 2nd and 15. Going to roll right. He's got room to run on the outside. There's not a whole lot opening up. It's going to be a gain of maybe 1. We bring up 3rd and 14. This defense is playing well in the red zone, exactly like I thought they were going to. 5 wide. Is triangle going to open up? Not really. X maybe there. Triangle's kind of there. It's going to too hard of a throw. It'll be incomplete. It'll bring up 4th and 14. We'll kick our field goal. We miss our field goal. Defense gets another stop. Taking over from our own 30. Going to give this one to Frank Gore Jr. Looks like they're bringing a safety down, so might bring some pressure. Don't care. Still going with this. He's got room to run. Picks up 7. Minute 20 remaining here in the first quarter. Going to go to the air. Going to look for Frank Gore Jr. maybe on that angle. He was there. And I'm going to step out of bounds. 3rd and 3 coming up for Southern Miss. Going to go to the air here again on 3rd down. X is there. Going to feed it in for Luke Baker. He makes the catch and gets down to the 50-yard line. 13-yard reception for Luke Baker and the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. First down, going to look to throw. Triangles there, going to feed it into Frank Gore Jr. He's got room to run and picks up 9. 2nd and 1, got a good feeling Frank Gore Jr. can pick this one up. And he can, and he's got room to run and picks up a little bit more and gains 9 and gets a first down. Going to drop back to pass. Brownlee's in press on the outside there. Maybe he can cook over the top. Not really, kind of. Feed it. It's going to get picked. It's a dropped interception by Rashad Wisdom. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. 7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. D. Baker into the game for his first carry. Going to give this one off. He's got room to run. He's got blockers. Cuts back inside. Maybe a little bit stupid to do that. 3rd and 4. Per gain of 6 for D. Baker. And that was like I see end of the first quarter. 3rd and 4. Going to go back to the air. Brownlee's not there. X is there, though. And it's an overthrow from Trey Lowe. 4th and 4. And we'll be punting. Or taking our 3, sorry. We get our 3. Defense gets a stop. Once you get deep into their territory, UTSA's defense has played very well. Rolling. X is kind of there. No, it should have been picked. That player dropped back into coverage. I just didn't read that very well. Gonna hand this one off to Junior. Oh, it's gonna be a loss, I think. Yep, loss of 1 for Frank Gore Jr. 3rd and 11 coming up. 3rd and long coming up. Gotta nail this. Rolling. Circle's kind of there. Gonna try and float it over the top. Jason Brownlee's there, makes the catch. And gets down to the 40-yard line. A 34-yard pickup for Trey Lowe and the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. Sorry, a 34-yard pickup for Jason Brownlee, not Trey Lowe. Gonna go to the air here again on 1st down, though. Triangle's kind of there. Gonna feed it in for Frank Gore Jr. Can he break a tackle? He can't. He'll pick up 1. Gonna give this one off to Frank. He's got room to run, and not a lot. Picks up 3, and gets us to 3rd and 6. Play action on 3rd down. Oh my god, that pressure. R1's kind of there. Squares more. They're going to feed it into Jason Brownlee and gets inside the 15, sorry. 22-yard reception. Got to capitalize on these good drives and get these in for touchdowns. Going to give this one to D. Baker. He's got room to run and blockers. He gets close to a 1st down and picks up 9. 4 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in this game. Going to look for D. Baker here on this carry and try and punch this in for a 1st down, if not a touchdown. He's got room to run, gets that 1st down, and gets it to 1st and goal. Junior's back into the game. Gonna look for him to punch this one into the end zone. And he does, and Southern Miss strikes first. Well, we actually already struck. We're gonna extend our lead to 10-0. Defense gets a stop. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot we kicked a field goal. I completely forgot we'd kicked a field goal. 5 wide on 1st down. Rolling right. Square is kind of there. Can it float over the top? Jason Brownlee makes the catch and gets past the 30-yard line. A 42-yard reception and a 1st down for Southern Miss. Jason Brownlee is having a very good game so far. Going to bring Luke Baker into motion and give it to Frank Gore Jr. That's not going to be a gain of a lot. It's going to be 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to go to the air here on 2nd and 8. Rolling. Frank Gore Jr. is there, going to feed it in. He's going to get a 1st down for Southern Miss. The offense has played pretty well today. They haven't gotten to the end zone, but we've moved the ball very well. Frank Gore Jr. is going to get the carry here. He's got a lot of room to run and picks up 9. 2nd and 1, 56 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Dropping back to pass, circles there, feeds it in. Gunter gets a 1st down, 1st and goal, Golden Eagles. Going to give this one to Frank, see if he can punch this one in. And he gets good yards, got blockers, and gets into the end zone and extends Southern Miss's lead to 17-0. Defense gets a turnover. 22 seconds remaining. We still have a chance to maybe get into the end zone again. Gonna try and take a shot here on 1st down. Rolling. R1's there. Over the top, and it's overthrown. 5 wide on 2nd down and 10. Dropping back to pass. X is there over the middle. It's a catch, and Bailey Brown drops it. 3rd and 10, 12 seconds remaining. I still feel like we can get into the end zone. We've gotten very close on 2 occasions now. Probably should have a touchdown on 2 occasions. Let's see if we can get it on the 3rd try. Nothing really this time. Not a whole lot. Going to take off a Trey Lowe. Room to run. Blockers. Fumbles, but it goes out of bounds. 5 seconds remaining. 4th and 1. And we'll take our 3. We get our 3. And we start with the ball in the 2nd half. Going to see if we can keep Frank hot and keep him going. Yeah, he's got good yards. And good block shed. Picks up 7. And gets us a 2nd and 3. Defender did a good job of shedding his block there and managing to get onto Frank there because he had a lot more room. Could have picked up that 1st down very easily. Going to go to the air here. Frank Gore's wide open. He's got room to run to 40 to 45 and gets tackled out of bounds for a gain of 14. 20-0 lead. Going to go to the air here on 1st down. Frank Gore Jr.'s open again on the other side. Cuts back inside. Makes a couple men miss. And gets 16 on the play and a 1st down for the Golden Eagles. He's a fun player, man. Frank Gore Jr. is a very fun player. D. Baker has come to the game, though. We're going to give this one off to him. He's got some room to run. He's got some blockers. Cuts to the outside and picks up 9 on the play. Didn't really cut to the outside, but to the outside of the middle. And 2nd and 1 coming up. Play action. Gonna drop back to pass. Oh my god, that was pretty good pressure. Square is there, gonna feed it in for Jason Brownlee. And he picks up 20 on the play. 1st and goal for the Golden Eagles. Frank's back in the game. Gonna give this one off to him. He's got some room to run. And gets to... Oh, it's a great play by the defender. Pick up of... I don't know. It was like 2 or 3. 2nd and goal coming up. Play action on 2nd and goal. X is there. Going to try and feed it in for Luke Baker. And he's going to end up probably only gaining a yard. Yep. 3rd and goal coming up. 3rd and goal. We're going to go for slants. Going to drop back. Going to roll. Not a whole lot opening up. Going to take off with Trey Lowe. Try and make a man miss. And he can't. Gets 5 yards on the carry. And picks up. Gets it to 4th and goal. And we're going to be taking a 3. We get our 3. Defense gives up a touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Minute 56 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Going to try and run this one with Frank Gore Jr. He's going to get pretty decent yards. He's going to pick up 7 and bring up 2nd and 3. Frank Gore has been a different player these past 2 months, man. Ever since we made that playbook change, he's become such a better player. So thank you, Trev, for telling me about that. 1st down for Southern Miss and a pickup of 5. 1st down, Frank Gore Jr. carry as per usual. He's got room to run. He's got a lot of room to run and picks up 18 on the play. Play action here on 1st down. Gonna roll. R1's kind of there. Gonna try and take over Trey Lowe. Circles there. Feed it in. Great catch by Jason Brownlee. He's got room to run and gets inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 28 and a 1st down for the Golden Eagles. Gonna give the ball to D. Baker here. He's got some room to run. He's got some blockers and gets a 1st down and gets to 1st and goal. Frank Gore Jr. carry. Cuts to the outside. Doesn't gain anything. Bring up 2nd and goal. Start of the 4th. Up 23-8. We're going to try and punch this one into the end zone. Got to try and extend our lead. Got room to run with Frank Gore Jr. He gets close to the end zone. And gets to the 3rd and goal. Kind of feel like if we don't get this one here, we might go for it. We're going to go for a fullback dive to Cavallo. He's got room. He gets tackled. What a play by the defender. We're going to go into hurry up. And we're going to try and capitalize on this good field position. I kind of feel like just going dive here is stupid. We're going to change this one to a sweep. They're all crowding the line. We're going to try and run to that outside where there's a lot of space and a lot of room to run. Frank Gore Jr.'s got room to run out there. Tries to cut back inside and he can't. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And UTSA will take over at around about their own 3-yard line. They march down the field and score and bring the score to 16-23. They're within a touchdown now. This game has just gotten a lot more interesting. 4.5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Frank Gore Jr., you've got to take us home. He's got room to run on the outside and picks up 8. I'm going to chuck on shoe clock here. Frank Gore Jr., he's got room to run, gets a 1st down, got some blocks, and picks up 9. 1st and 10. Frank Gore Jr.'s got room to run up the middle, gets another 1st down. No, he gets it to 2nd inches. I'm okay with that, actually. It's going to be a very easy play to get to 1st down. Gives us an extra play, which gives us an extra 40 seconds to burn off the clock. I'm alright with that not being a 1st down. But Frank Gore Jr. is going to punch it in on this play. And he does. He's got room to run as well. And picks up 8. D. Baker's coming to the game. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. He's got some good blocks, got some room to run. And picks up 6. First timeout used by UTSA. But unless they stop the run, it's going to be all for nothing. Frank Gore Jr. is back into the game. We're just killing him on the ground right now. Going to give this one to him. He's got room to run. He's got blockers. Cuts back up the middle. Cuts to the outside. And he gets down inside the 10-yard line. A pickup of 23 for Frank Gore Jr. UTSA use their 2nd timeout. 1st and goal. Frank Gore Jr.'s got room to run. Cuts to the outside. Tries to cut back inside. And it'll be a pickup of 3. UTSA use their final timeout. I'm perfectly fine with scoring here because I trust my defense to get stops. And I'd like to, have the scores on the board in case I do score. Going to run this with Frank Gore Jr. He's going to get into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the game and extends Southern Miss's lead to 30-14. Or 30-16, sorry. They go down and score really quickly, and it's 30-23. They did not recover the onside kick, though, so this game is more than likely over. We can kill it with a 1st down. Frank Gore Jr. picks up 7. Going to give this one to Frank Gore Jr. on 2nd and 3. He's got room to run. Cuts up, gets the 1st down. And picks up 13 on the play. And And that'll do it. Southern Miss knock off UTSA on the road. We improve our record to 7-3. Great performance by both the offense and the defense today. Frank Gore Jr. had a hell of a game. Jason Brownlee had a hell of a game. Trey Lowe was 14 of 21, 238 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He might not have had any touchdowns, but he actually played a very good game today. Rushing Frank Gore Jr., 32 for 214 and 3 touchdowns. Just an insane game from Frank Gore Jr. 6 for 45 for D. Baker, 3 for 14 for Trey Lowe, and 1 for 1 for Cole Cavallo. Receiving, Jason Brownlee was 5 for 146. He had a great game. The only thing missing from his game would have been a touchdown. Frank Gore Jr. was also 5 for 51, 2 for 14 for Luke Baker, 1 for 3 for Grayson Gunter, and 1 for 24 for DeMarcus Jones. And then defensively, 7 tackles for Taj Sykes, 6 for Eric Kitchens, 6 for Eric Scott, 3 TFLs for Eric Kitchens, who looked like he had one hell of a game, 2 for Taj Sykes, 1 for Dominique Q1, and 1 for Deshaun Crawford, 1 sack for Dominique Q1, 1 interception for Santrell Latham, and no forced fumbles. We moved to 7-3 on the year. We've won 7 straight now. We started this season 0-3, so great turnaround. Frank Gore Jr. has turned his season around as well. He's currently 959 yards for 14 touchdowns. I'd love to know what his stats were after those first 3 games, because I can guarantee you it would be shit. 2 games remaining in the season, UTEP and UAB, and then hopefully the conference championship game. Looking at the injury report, it looks like Ty Keys has only got 1 week left on his injury, so he should be back by that UAB game. But anyways, that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take it easy.